Welcome to Dockside Travel, where we share travel tips and cruise reviews. If you're planning a trip on the Celebrity Reflection, stay tuned for a full walkthrough tour of this beautiful cruise ship. Welcome to Dockside Travel. Today we're going to give you a full tour of the beautiful Celebrity Reflection.
From the moment you step on board the Reflection, I think you really do feel the celebrity vibe, the service, they're waiting for you.
They absolutely are. So today we're going to start our tour on the top of the ship on deck 16. This deck is known as the Solstice Deck, and on most of the other Solstice class ships, this has been renovated into the retreat area. But on the Reflection, it's still open for all guests.
It's a nice little secret that we're telling.
Absolutely. So just one deck down on deck 15 is the sports court area, as well as the youth locations for the different camps.
There's an X Club for teens, and then a camp at sea for younger cruisers.
And I think you sign in the younger cruisers.
You do. Continuing on now, we have deck 15 midship. There is the Mast Bar where you can stop and get a drink as you're walking around outside.
And this is one of the designated smoking areas on the Reflection.
That's right.
But the Mast Bar also overlooks the pool deck, one deck below, and of course, Mast Grill. If you're looking for a nice snack, this is a great place to go. Get a burger, hot dog, maybe some fries.
Yeah, included in your cruise fare.
And you can also get a nice cold drink right at this location.
Deck 15 aft is Lawn Club. Solstice class ships are known to have actual real grass at sea.
It is, and it's one of the, I guess, unique features of this part of the Celebrity fleet. And of course, they have the alcoves on the Lawn Club that you can rent for an additional fee. I think at the time of our cruise, it was $99 for a port day and $249 for a sea day.
Two specialty restaurants in this area, the Porch, which is open air seating for lunch and dinner for an extra fare. And then the Lawn Club Grill, my favorite. That's available for evening.
And the Lawn Club Grill features that open air kitchen where you can watch them actually cook your food, and has some of the greatest flatbreads available at sea.
I'm pretty sure they are the greatest.
It's definitely one of our favorite places to be. We usually always book at least one seating when we visit the Solstice class ships.
We do.
And just a short walk back from the alcoves and specialty dining area are two additional parts of the Lawn Club on either side of the ship.
Real grass.
Yeah, absolutely real grass. And you can have a game of bocce ball, a game of ladder ball, or even try your hand at the putting greens.
You can lose that bocce ball if you like. And of course, cruising means great wake views, and there's no better place to see it than at the Sunset Bar. Probably my most favorite place on the entire cruise ship.
We do spend a lot of time at this bar. It's the place we go first when we board the ship.
Yep.
It's where we end almost every single evening.
Yes.
So you'll see lots of staff here on those busy embarkation and port days when everybody's returning to the ship.
Yep.
As well
Great music.
Great music, live entertainment here throughout the day. And the port side aft is one of the smoking areas on the vessel as well.
It is. And look at that night view.
Absolutely beautiful.
Oceanview Cafe, deck 14 aft, is the buffet on board the Celebrity Reflection.
And this is included in your cruise fare.
It is.
Just inside the doors is El Secondo Baccio. It's a great place to come and get a coffee in the mornings or a drink throughout the day when you're having your lunch or your dinner here in the Oceanview Cafe.
Yeah.
There's lots of serving stations in this area.
There are. So you can look on either side, and then you can just take your plate and wander around.
Usually there's some form of protein on offer at the carvery, whether it's ham, beef, turkey, something's always here. And throughout the day you'll get taste of different nations. There's going to be a Mexican station, usually an Asian station, and lots of Indian food on offer.
There are, and there's always healthier choices and lots of options for all tastes.
And of course, don't forget the desserts.
Always. Ice cream is made on board the ship, and this is included in your cruise fare. You can always take one to go.
You can get soft serve here as well as your traditional hard ice cream.
Yeah. There is a lot of seating around, and you can always make sure that you can head towards the back because there are gorgeous wake views out back of the buffet area as well.
And a lot of people don't realize this is back here. You can come out and have a great view, enjoy some open air dining. Next up is the Lido deck and the main pool area. Like any cruise ship, this is quite busy throughout the whole voyage.
It is, lots of people watching.
There are 2 pools and 4 hot tubs in this main area.
And the all-important pool bar.
One of the things you'll note on Celebrity is a high level of service, and the pool deck is no exception.
Absolutely. You put down one drink, there's someone coming by, wanting to give you another one.
The pool area is also where there's some celebrity activities, including officers versus guests, volleyball.
The pool area really comes alive at night as they repurpose it for dance parties, live music, outside celebrations, and it is spectacular with that lighting.
One of my favorite activities is the full moon party. If you're looking for a quieter area, the solarium pool is just for you. There's a pool, a couple of hot tubs. It is enclosed by a roof and it's temperature controlled, so on a rainy day it's a great place to go. And it's 18 plus, so you're going to be able to relax by the pool or read a book.
The Spa Cafe is also in the solarium area. This is included in your cruise fare. However, there is an additional charge for some of the smoothies and juices.
Next up on deck 14, at the very front of the ship, is the Sky Observation Lounge. This is a large area on board the Reflection, and by day there are a lot of celebrity activities that happen here, including trivia and guest speakers. It's a great place to come and enjoy the view if you're on a sea day, but at night it starts to come alive.
It really does. They have some live music, bands, bars open, and this is often the place where you can end your evening by popping in for some disco.
This is also an area where they have a lot of the loyalty club events, such as the Captain's Club Officers Cocktail Party.
One deck below, deck 12, is the fitness center area. There are studios for classes such as yoga and Pilates. There are numerous treadmills, recumbent bikes, and ellipticals.
And you're going to find lots of free weights as well as exercise machines in this fitness center. If you find me in this place, I am lost. Please direct me back to the pool deck.
Adjacent to the fitness center, there are changing rooms and sauna area. That is included in your cruise fare whether or not you do go to the fitness center. Celebrity has a spa at sea for additional charges. There are salons and barbershop.
Also part of the spa services is the Persian Garden. This is open to Aqua Class guests, or you can purchase a day pass for an additional fee. This room has some great views of the ocean, and these stone benches are heated to help with your relaxation. There are also 4 special rooms: the aromatic suite, the cold room,
just like Canada,
and the hammam. And I gotta tell you, if you're looking for a good sweat, this is a place to go.
I did not try that one.
And of course, the 4th room is the infrared sauna room, which is a little more of a dry heat.
Spa at Sea is actually 2 decks, and on the lower level is a relaxation room. This is where you can hang out, wait for your treatment, or just come and read a book. Just beyond this space, there are multiple treatment rooms where you can get different kinds of massages, various facials. The menu is quite honestly endless.
Deck 12 midship, around the main atrium, is where you'll find the Captain's Club service desk, as well as the concierge service desk. So if you need some help with that loyalty program, or you need some concierge services, this is where you can go, and they're only too happy to help you there.
Deck 10 and 11 midship is the 2-level library around the atrium.
On deck 9 midship around the main atrium is Game On. This is where you can come and have a game of cards. Lots of people meet up with their friends for a game of bridge. You can also pick up a board game or try one of the electronic games that are available here for free.
Another 2-level area on board the Reflection, deck 7 and 8 midship, again in the atrium area, is the Hideaway. Funky little seating, quiet little space. I think there are coffee machines here as well.
There are some coffee machines in this space.
Self-serve. One of the very surprising features on board the Celebrity Reflection, there is an actual tree, live tree, in the middle of the atrium.
It's a great place to come and do some people watching, actually.
It is.
On any of these decks that overlook the main atrium and this live tree.
Look at those elevators.
Next up on deck 6 midship is the iLounge. This is an area where you can come and they have Apple products for sale, but you can also come and just check your email if you want, if you didn't bring your own device, and you can ask for assistance from one of the staff.
I think probably our favorite indoor spot on board the ship, deck 5, Cafe El Baccio. The sweets and treats in this area are included in your cruise fare. The specialty coffees aren't unless you have a drink package.
And this is where my day usually starts, early in the morning.
No.
Next up is the Ensemble Lounge, deck 5 midships. It's a quiet place by day where they have some trivia activities or other celebrity life activities. But by night, it's where you can come and listen to some nice relaxing music, live entertainment here every evening.
This is also where you'll find the specialty restaurants on board, starting with Murano. Murano is French cuisine for an additional fee and some great desserts. You notice the theme?
Deck 5 aft are the other specialty restaurants, including Le Petit Chef, at Cuisine. This is an animated show that takes place and features a fair bit of seafood on the menu.
It does.
And has some funky seating.
Next up is Blue. This is the restaurant for Aqua Class guests for breakfast and dinner, lighter fare, and included in your Aqua Class stateroom.
And also has some of the greatest views at sea. Next up is probably my favorite specialty restaurant, the Tuscan Grill. I am definitely going to make a trip here every time I'm on the Reflection or any of the Solstice class ships.
For sure.
This is an Italian steakhouse and features some great pasta dishes in addition to some fine cuts of beef.
Back towards midship, Deck 5, Sushi on 5. This is a la carte sushi and open for lunch and dinner, I think.
Absolutely. And you'll get to see the sushi made right before your own eyes.
Continuing on Deck 5 is the World Class Bar. This is really fancy specialty cocktails.
If you have the premium drink package, most of these beverages will be covered. However, with the classic drink package, you're probably going to pay a slight extra fee on top of your regular package.
Yeah, and it's well worth it. How often are you going to get a drink with some rose petals? Around this area as well, there are some high-end shops that have some perfumes, makeup.
I always try to steer you away from these. The photo shop is also in this area. Next up is the entertainment court on Deck 5. You're looking down actually one level below to see it on your way to the main theater. Next up is the Reflection Theater. This is the main theater on board this ship and it spans over 2 decks. It is where you're going to find your evening entertainment, the production shows, live musicians, some comedians as well. And of course, don't forget the acrobats.
Back to the entertainment court on Deck 4, just outside the theater. This is a bar area and you'll often find some celebrity life activities here.
It's also a great area to do a little people watching.
It is. Just off the entertainment court area is Celebrity Central. You'll find some comedians, game shows such as Deal or No Deal.
Also just off of the entertainment court is the Future Cruises desk. If you come and book a future cruise, you can get up to $100 on board credit on that future cruise.
In Deck 4, there are also more shops, such as the Reflection Shop. This is where you'll find celebrity logo clothing, marketplace area if you had forgotten anything to bring on board. And right next door is the Duty Free Shop, where you can pick up a bottle of your favorite alcohol.
If you're feeling lucky and you want to tempt the fates, Fortune's Casino is right next door. There are plenty of slot machines. Maybe video poker is more your style. And of course, my personal favorite are the table games. Try your luck at craps, maybe a little 3-card poker, or my fallback, good old blackjack.
Included in the casino area is a small bar where there are often sporting events shown on the big screens above, and you can always hang out here and do lots of people watching next door to the shops.
Next up is Cellar Masters. You can come and pick out a favorite bottle of bubbly, maybe try a vintage to your liking. The sommeliers are on hand to give you advice and to help you pick out something to your flavor.
Just across the way is the Martini Bar. This is a great area for hanging out. During the day, it's pretty quiet here, but at evening it really does come alive. There are some player bartenders here making excellent martinis. That is actual ice on that bar. Some small seating. And look at them go. Often there are special events in the area, such as silent disco.
It's amazing how they can hold that many drinks
It really is.
and pour them in there accurately.
If you get a chance to see this, it really is a sight to behold.
Next up is the Opus Dining Room. This is on Deck 4 and Deck 3, with the upper level being where Celebrity Select dining guests will have their evening meals. You can also go here for breakfast as well, and lunch on certain days. The lower level is where the fixed seating times will meet, and there's an early seating and a late seating.
That's correct. The dining room is quite beautiful. There are large numbers of tables available for large groups and small, and the area also boasts one of the largest collections of wine at sea.
On Deck 3, right next door to the Opus Dining Room, is Lumine. This is where the suite guests will enjoy their meals, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Again, very beautiful area, and the service is impeccable. The menu is a little different in Lumine, but you can also order from the main dining room if you so choose. It also has some of the greatest views at sea.
On Deck 3 in the main atrium area, there is a shore excursions desk. The crew here are more than happy to help you with something you've already booked before coming on board or something you'd like to consider booking. The guest relations crew are available for any needs that may come up during your cruise.
On Deck 3, right across the way from guest relations, is the Passport Bar. By day, this is a nice quiet area where there'll be some celebrity life activities such as archery and trivia, perhaps even a dance class. They've also been known to practice some flash mobs throughout the cruise in this space. At night, this space transforms into a hub of activity. You'll see lots of things like the ABBA sing-along or silent disco.
The gangway is located at Deck 2. This is where you will go through security when in ports of call. or where you will meet your tender boat.
And last but not least, we have some views of the exterior of the ship, including the promenade deck where you can go for a nice stroll or just sit and listen to the waves, as well as the helicopter deck at the very front of the ship. The helicopter deck is only accessible to members of the Loyalty Club or special tours on the ship, but it's not to be missed if you have that opportunity. Thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, please hit the like button, leave us a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel. We have more videos coming for your entertainment.
Thank you for watching.